Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the UCLA Bruins and the Texas Longhorns.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now look at UCLA's starting lineup. Freak in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Robertson at the 5 spot.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Pass to Looney. Ford with the steal. Pass break, Texas. Here's Doherty. Nice D from Freak. Right wing. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. The dish to Turner. Pass to Edwards. Here's the screen. Ellis outside. 4 dishes to Doherty. Clock at 6. Turner passes to Edwards. The tray, and he gets it to go.
A perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage inside.
Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
And guys, thinking again about the Bruins being so dominant during those decades, they set so many records in that time frame, won 88 games in a row, which is still a record for men's basketball.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And you think about the impact those years of dominance have had on UCLA. I mean, still one of the most honored and storied and decorated programs in the United States. I mean, they are the program on the West Coast, although the Wildcats might argue at least recently.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a free throw. UCLA trails by 4. So on the floor for UCLA. Freak, he's in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Johnson. Then it's Porter. And it's Robertson at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Doherty to the inside. The 11-footer. The rebound by Johnson.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Campbell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Blair kicks to Thornton. Here's the screen. Blair can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Johnson with a screen on Blair. And that one's good. Freak.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Doherty kicks to Hudson. In the corner, Thornton with it. Here's Doherty. Again, Doherty with the miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Looney comes in for Johnson. And Fresh subbed in for Porter. The legendary John Wooden was the coach at UCLA from 1948 until 1975, and Greg, he built his program from obscurity into one of the most storied programs in the country.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fantastic coach, arguably the best of all time, and even a better person by all accounts. I mean, there's a reason why such great awards carry his namesake. He coached a lot of the greats in terms of our game.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Rush is checked in. And that one's good. Fresh. 1:04 left in the first half. Here is Edwards. On the wing, Ellis. Passes it to Edwards. There's the pick. Banked in off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Great D that time from Davis.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Feeds it to Ford. It's deflected. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Ellis. And that one's good. Fresh. 24 seconds left here in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down to just one on the bucket from Edwards.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Fresh, the pass to Freak. Thomas sets a screen for Freak to the inside. Here's Looney. Comes up empty off the pick.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
On the court for the Longhorns, they've got Turner. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the four-man position.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Edwards with it. He's got 7 and stolen by Freak. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now a 7-point Bruin lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Ellis. Shot from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
There's the pick. Now Edwards. Doherty, the screen. And here's Edwards. Back to Doherty. 4 on the clock. From the arc. They get the rebound. Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Turner.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. And so here's Texas. So on the floor for UCLA. Freak, he's in at the point. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Doherty. The pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And Turner kicks to Edwards to take the lead. The shot, no good. The Bruins go the other way with it. Now here's Freak.
Move the ball.
Pass
Stick
to
it too
Campbell.
much.
Here's Freak. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Doherty. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And Texas leads by 1.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And it's Freak missing.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Ford kicks to Edwards. Inside, Turner dishes to Ellis. Now the feed to Ford. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Campbell, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He hushed him up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
1:21 left here in the second half. They set the pick. Edwards passes to Ford. Tries from 10. Can't get it to go. The Bruins go the other way with it. Freak with it. Over to the wing. To the paint. Good!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And so here's Texas. 50 seconds left to play here in the second half. To the left wing. Here's Ford. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Now here's Freak. Edwards defending.
And had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, it would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2.
You can't get the ball in, have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
That's tipped and stolen by Freak. Yes!
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Texas no good that time either. So it's UCLA picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Michigan Wolverines facing the UCLA Bruins.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
So the Wolverines starting five. Ellis is out there with Jones, and it's Smith, and there's Flash, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
On the basket by Jones.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball. Really, in all sports, the school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
Count that one. Freak's got five now.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Here's Flash, screen by Smith. Outside, Jones. Smith, no good. Now, Freak. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Roberts got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Flash. Screen by Smith. Crawford right side. And here's Freak. Off target from three-point range. Flash passes to Crawford. Screen by Smith. Pass to Flash. Here's Ellis. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Smith. So on the floor for UCLA. Freak is in at the point. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the center. Crawford up top. Ball's knocked loose. Fresh, the pass to Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Jefferson's shot is off.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there.
Freak with it. He has 7. Free passes to Thomas. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Stevenson kicks to Taylor. Knight into the lane. Cunningham. It's good on the putback.
You can't let someone of his skill go unbodied at the rim like that. Box him out. Get him away from the basket. He'll make you pay with tip-ins like you just saw.
Thomas a screen on Knight. Freak dishes to Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Bruins making a switch here. Harden is checked in. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
On the court for Michigan, we've got Ellis. He's out there with Jones. Flash out there with Smith. And it's Crawford at the 2 spot.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard in addition to the leadership, too.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
On the basket by Jones.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And a wide open look for Freak. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Outside, Jones. Ellis on top. There's a good screen. Flash passes to Smith. Good.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's Looney, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And Michigan has possession after the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago. Lots of room. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
So Michigan going with almost an entire new group here. Taylor's checked in for Smith. Wright comes in for Ellis. Banks checked in for Jones. And Knight subbed in for Flash. Both free throws good from Crawford. The Bruins leading by 7. Johnson with a screen on Knight. Layup off the pick. They get it back. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Banks. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Banks has got his first points of the night.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Irving sets a screen for Freak. Irving kicks to Freak. Launches a 3. And it's Michigan with the rebound. Knight with it. Now defended by Freak. Wright sets a screen. Crawford outside. Left side, Banks goes up the baseline. Can't get it to go. Here's UCLA. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Freak, he's in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Irving. Then it's Porter. And it's Morris in at the small forward. Michigan trails by 8. Outside Knight to the paint. Here's Taylor. Banks kicks to Wright. Here's Knight. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
What it means to be a student.
15 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Out left to the wing. Now here's Freak. Shoots the 3. So it's UCLA picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and an extra little bit of confidence.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now This is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. He'll be just what they need to claim the title. And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Here is Hawkins. Evans up top.
That's a wall.
And he converts the layup. Evans has got his first 2 points.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. After the Badgers picking up a basket just moments ago.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Badgers shooting their first free throws here tonight. On the free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. Here's UCLA. Freak with it. Martin in the corner. Shoots the 3. And again, the 3-point shot from Freak. Freak's got 7 points.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
To the middle, here's Thomas, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Kaminsky. Fisher is out there with Hill. And it's Wade in at power forward. Here's Fisher. They get it back. Kaminsky reverses. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And so we wrap up the first. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And not exactly the start they were looking for, but there's still a lot of basketball left. You have to think they'll be mixing things up a little bit in terms of adjustments.
Well, Greg, I tell you what, the hole is deep, and if they want to hoist that trophy at the end of the game, they've got to get more from their star player, Freak. He's got to take over.
Freak in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the center, filling out the middle. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the power forward position. The 11-footer, good on the jump shot. Evans has got the lead up to 8 now for the Badgers.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Here's Campbell. Dishes to Freak. Three-pointer. Cannot hit. So the Badgers will take it the other way. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kaminsky. UCLA grabs the miss. It's stolen by Kaminsky. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The Badgers making a switch here. Now here's Freak. He has 7. Passes to Free. He kicks to Johnson. Lets it go from 11, and he can't bank that one in. Hawkins against Free. Outside Hill. Decker dishes to Hill. Decker with a screen for Hill. The pass to Hawkins. Wade left side. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Hill. And he gets it to go. Hill's got 5. UCLA trails by 9. Free passes to Freak. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And another miss by UCLA. And here's Hawkins. There's the pick. Dawkins, a screen on Morris. The drive by Hill. Here's Wade. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Freak with it. Wade picks him up. Now Freak. Morris right side. From past the arc. The Badgers pull it in. Here is Hawkins. Freak in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Johnson. Then there's Free, and it's Morris in at small forward. Here's Freak. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
And he sinks the second. UCLA trails by 13. Can they get it? That's good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Irving against Evans. Shot from 12. And the basket by Kaminsky. And Wisconsin leads by 12.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Hawkins kicks to Evans. High arcing shot. Goes back up. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Freak.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
The Badgers leading by 12. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Irving. Fast break UCLA. And a wide open look for Freak. Hands it from downtown. Freak's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bruins. And the Badgers with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Come on, fellas, we gotta pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we gotta take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Switch here. Looney's checked in. Decker's checked in for Wisconsin. Hill comes in for Peyton. .103 left in the second half. Hill kicks to Hawkins. And stolen by Freak. Pass break UCLA. Freak with the ball. And that one's good. Fresh.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Kicks to Kaminsky.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not
Beautiful.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Outside Hill. They set the pick, and so they foul intentionally. 35 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And an intentional foul right there.
It's been a good one for Hill. He's got 8 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter. And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Freak passes to Looney. Over to the left wing. Pass to Freak. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Roberts. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And an intentional foul right there. And he drops the first one. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in mind, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is his
not
life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
Don't
me?
even
Wait,
know
Freak,
why.
you still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes
none of
or
your
no.
business.
None of
It's
your
your
business.
fault.
Yes, manager.
Can I just interrupt
Your tone.
for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, You can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the
Pagnotti,
best at what I
you
do.
have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have Cece go through this contract, front to back. I'm gonna think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm gonna call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you
son.
too, son. Bye. We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.